Let me show you how to score your first match on hot fishing. So if you've not yet scored a match on hot fishing, let me show you how. I've tried to make hot fishing really simple to use, but it's like anything. The first time you do it, it just takes a little bit of getting used to. So I thought if we make this video, if I walk you through it, it's going to be much more familiar when you log in on your own. So let's log in the account together and go through the process. So when you first log in, the screen will look like this. If you click Matches, Add New Match, first thing you're prompted to do is add the venue. Now, most venues will already be in here, but if they're not, you can just click the Add New Venue button and add a new one yourself. So let's say we're going to pick Lindholm, and then you select the water of that match. Now, if your match is going to be across multiple waters, you can select them both. Give your match a name, and then fill in the rest of the details. When you're done, click Save. It's as simple as that to create your match. Now, let's add the anglers and score it. So let's start back from the home page again. You would click Matches. And now you've created a match, you'll see it's appearing here in the Results Entry tab. When you create more matches on hot fishing, all your scheduled matches will appear on this tab, and all your match results after you scored a match will appear here. So click into the match. So the first thing to do is add the anglers. Now, once you've added all the anglers, it's going to be really quick. So you can see here, you just tap your anglers at the touch of a button, click select, and it adds them to the match. So it's going to save you loads of time. If you need to actually add an angler yourself for the first time, you click add a new angler, click add, and there you go. Now, the first time you're setting this up and you're adding your anglers, it's going to take a little bit more time, but once everything's in there, it's going to save you so much time when you're scoring your matches. So now we've added our anglers, scroll across to pegs on water. Now you can see here it's got the pegs that are defaulted. Now let's say there are 40 pegs, but you've only got pegs 1 to 45 on beaches and 1 to 33 on bennies. You can just save those here. Next, click across to allocate waters, sections and pegs. Now, if you do a manual draw and people are pulling out of a hat or a bag, you just click each angler. As they draw, you would say this guy's on beaches, he's on section A, and it's peg 1. And you would go through each angler and do the same. The other thing we've created is the auto peg draw feature. Now, during lockdown, when people were having to social distance, we wanted to give ways that people could do that a bit more easily, and lots of people still like to use it. So it's an optional feature, it's there if you want it. So click auto peg draw. You select your section sizes, so let's say just 2 for this example. You can then see both waters, you can click here. Now, if there are any pegs you don't want in the draw, just tap them and it will exclude them. Then when you're ready, click Suggest Positions, use these positions. What you'll then see is those anglers have been given their sections and their pegs. So it's a nice way to save a bit of time. Now, after the match, you now need to weigh everybody in. So when you click the Weigh In tab, you'll see the anglers here and you can see they're in peg order. Now, this is built like you're going to score on the bank. If you're not going to score on the bank and do it when you get home, there's another video with a bulk upload feature, which is going to be much quicker. But for the sake of this video, let's do it like you're actually on the bank. So as you get to each angler, you tap their name and you can see you've got an attendance status, or you can add their nets. So let's say we go 25 pounds and 13 ounces. And let's say they had 2 nets, so 42. So I hope you can see another really good time saver here, that it's adding up those multiple nets for you. And then you go through and add them for all the rest of the anglers. Once you've weighed them all in, you'll see here that you're on sort by pegs at the moment, so they're obviously in pegs order. If you click sort by weight, it will put all those anglers you just scored in weight order, and it just lets you, the organizer, sense check it before you share it with anybody. So let's say you're happy with that and just you, the organizer, has seen it. You then scroll across, click to publish results, publish latest, and then view results. What this does now is open up a public facing web page of just that match. So you see you've got your anglers, your sections, your waters, however else you set up that match. And now from here, you can choose to click any of these buttons and share it directly to Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, or however else you want to share it. I hope you can see that this is going to make your life an awful lot easier and quicker, and not just that, it's going to give your club or your fishery a much more professional look or feel. What I'm trying to do is make the sport better for existing anglers, but also it gives the sport some polish to help bring new and younger people into the sport by creating some on-ramps so they can really see the joys and the fun and the pleasure of match fishing. So have some fun in the account. If you need a demo, get in touch. Good luck.